So you're busy working on the balustrades, as we know. And then I'm guessing tonight you're going to have to be busy working on your chair.
No.
Did you not like a ladder?
I'm not safe up ladders at the moment, I'm too dizzy.
What, and that's safe?
I've only got a little way to go.
Actually, I'd be more worried about the floor underneath, actually. Oh, I tell you what, my ball glows a good one, actually. Wow.
Does it glow as good as my nipples?
It's a different gold, isn't it? Yeah.
As for the chairs,
Yeah.
I looked at the price of upholstery foam the other day.
Could you look at me when you're talking to me?
I can't, I'm working.
I'll tell you what, why don't I come round to you?
Good idea.
Through the bars. Yes, your chairs.
I got a price for the foam and fell off my chair.
Literally. How much were they?
So total,
Yeah.
for the two chairs,
Yeah.
£60.
Wow. You could buy a chair
So,
for that.
I thought, out in the coach house, we've got boxes and boxes of old seat pads from some old summer chairs we don't use anymore,
Which have foam on them.
which are foam. So I'm gonna, when it's a bit warmer, get out there and see if it's any good.
Or plan B is...
And that will kill two birds with one stone, get rid of the old cushions and reupholster the chairs.
I was going to say, my plan B is, when I'm at the déchetterie, you'd be surprised how many people just chuck their sofas out.
Goodness.
Any with foam.
Anyone outside our family wouldn't believe what Adrian used to bring back from the tip.
That was
He'd go with all the garden waste and come back with outside furniture.
Well, there'll be a lot of people I'm sure might know this, but when it's season for tourism, and at the end of the season when we were in Spain, people just used to dump all their furniture. It was unbelievable. Garden furniture, internal furniture, and half the time it was repairable, you know, or it wasn't that bad. They just would put new furniture in for the next season, so why not? It's a swap shop, that's what I called it, wasn't it? But, okay, we're going to see if we can reuse some foam then, instead of, and save £60.
Oh, I've got an idea.
Oh, here we go.
While you're videoing me painting, because people don't want to listen to me talking,
Is that what you're
watch
doing?
me talking. So the swap shop in the village, which is it's like a little beach hut, has moved really close behind us. Do you think if I take you, I could swap you?
Probably.
It's just big enough for you to get in.
I might be there for a while though. I could become someone's Christmas present. Well, there you go. If you want
Plenty
me,
of people, darling, that would love you for Christmas.
well, I'll be in the swap shop. So if you're in our village, pop into the wooden hut. Actually, I'm going to move on to a very quick one, very quickly, because it might as well be said. You came up with a brainwave of an idea this morning. You said all the councils are always putting up lights and then they put the same lights up every year. Why don't they all tie together and swap them?
Also,
Brilliant
I
idea,
thought
that
of another
is.
brilliant idea.
Oh.
People like to change the colour on their trees every year. Why doesn't someone develop a swap for Christmas decorations? So instead of going out buying them, you swap your different colours.
With your neighbour. There you go, there's all our good ideas. If anyone else out there has any good ideas, put them in the comments, we'll all have a read. Unfortunately, the gods were against me to do balustrades today. It's starting to brighten up. That's a real shame because I really want to get it done. But tomorrow's a good day, so I'll be back on those and I'll be able to put the caps on the top of the balustrades, but I'll show you that. But As I walked down here from the workshop, it was a wow, as you will see. Wow, wow, wow.
That's a song.
I know. Is that? Don't tell me it's Kylie Minogue or something like that.
Wow, wow.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Oh, God, I can't believe I know that. Okay, tell us all about it. It's looking good.
It's a very delicate, what's the word? I don't know, but it's very delicate.
Well, it's very
It doesn't
intricate.
help when you walk across the floorboards and they go, ooh.
I'm going down. Do you know what? What really makes it so good
It's
my,
me in
is
it.
my golden lamp and my golden ball.
Whose?
My golden ball, my golden lamp.
I found some matching lampshades on Facebook Marketplace as well the other day. I haven't bought them.
Lampshades for where?
Exactly.
Right, as I come round, because I know it looks better with the daylight.
Don't rock the floorboards.
Yes.
We're talking the floorboards that haven't been done, obviously. Not the ones Adrian has miraculously replaced and fixed down.
Are going to love this, as all our Ferte friends will as well, I hope.
Let's hope so. And you can't see, but there's hearts here.
Well, we will when you paint them
You
gold.
will. I've done it this side, I haven't shown you that side yet.
Oh, well, I'll wait till you've done completely this side, but that's been crying out to be done for a long time. And now you've done it, so well done.
I'm outside Winchester Cathedral. It's absolutely pouring rain and the Christmas market is a bit of a washout, to be honest. But I wanted to show you something that caught my eye as I came in. There's this stand here that sells hot drinks. And I wanted to show you how very similar this is to the staircase. It's even got that detail at the bottom. So this is how the staircase could look had they done it all totally in gold.
There's the bells. And there. Go on, explain what you're doing. This is, isn't it?
Brushing. I don't want this as solid gold, so I'm just tickling like I did in the salon.
Okay, for thick people like me, you painted gold on and then you're removing it back off.
No, I've dipped my brush in the gold,
Yeah.
removed most of it,
Oh, I see, yes.
and then
Tickled it.
tickle the edges.
Okay, so
Not
to me
too much off.
that's like tinting.
If you call it that, if you
Yeah,
like.
as a printer would say, we're tinting it. But
I just want to get the detail without making it solid.
yeah, as I bring the camera in, oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that really,
Now
I
can you see?
definitely can see it.
There's quite a lot of detail in this, but we don't want it all to look like Buckingham Palace.
Why? What's wrong with Buckingham Palace?
Nothing at all.
That was my second home. Wow.
There you go.
Right, so now she's finished tickling. Yeah, subtle, isn't it?
So what I might do with the tickling as well,
Yeah.
I might, as I said earlier, the detail on these cubes, and
Yes.
down here, I might tickle those as well. But it's too dark in the day now, it's too late, the light's gone, and it's getting chilly.
And you look like madness.
What?
Baggy trousers. They are getting baggier.
It's better than ripped shorts.
No, I quite like the ripped shorts. But yeah, so the block that you're talking about, I did show earlier, but
Yeah.
just a reminder, you did do one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can paint over that.
So you're talking about, instead of being it in your face
Solid.
gold, yeah,
Tickled.
you're going to tint it.
You ready for this?
Yeah, Zach would love that. Okay, I'll leave you tickling. Right, so as we drop the balustrades in, you can see, as I explained in the last video, they do vary in heights a little bit. So, well, that's an exaggeration. So I'm just going to come up with an idea so we can level it off. And the best way I could think of was actually using a nut and bolt theory, which, oops, I'll come around and show you. Right, so as I explained earlier, so we're drilling the holes for the pins, and as I drop one, and then what I'm doing is putting a stainless steel. Now I'm sinking that down in with the resin. The resin's holding that, and then I'll just put a nut and bolt on there, and then I can adjust this, as you can see, so we make sure we've got it exactly the right height so that sinks into there, and then any discrepancy. So I've got this spirit level perfect, but well, the proof's in the pudding, so I'll show you that afterwards. Right, so if I show this a bit more clearly, what I've done here, so you can see there was a gap there. It's better for me, because all the weight's down on the base, is keep them as flat as possible. I'd rather infill up here with the between there and the top of the rail. Now, as I was explaining, I've resined a bolt in there, nut and washer on the top, and I can literally just tweak that to be exactly so the top rail is completely level all the way across. And I'm quite fussy doing that with the nut. And that's worked out a treat. So as you can see, even though I've put a line there just to double check, more than happy with that. And I've done the same principle all the way along. The gaps are varied, and then I'm off to the Brick and Marché, the DIY store, to get filler to put in there. And then the last bit I got is the bit that went in here. What a problem. So that actually always was that size, but where it's fallen, it's in 3 bits, as you see here. But now it's now in 1 piece. So I've resined that all together. I bolt through the main part, so that is solid, but I really want that to go off before I start putting that in. And once I drop that in, then we're ready to go. And I'm hoping that I can get the filler in there today before the sun sets, and we'll have a finished balustrade this side. I still have this side to do. It took a little bit longer than I thought, but I wanted it to be correct. I didn't want to rush it, and I'm more than happy with it. It's solid as anything. So next time I'm over, I'll take that apart. I'll actually take the tops off, even though it hasn't fallen, and reinforce it like I have with the rods. Well, all in all, that's gone well. That last little bit that's broken, I'm just holding in with the clamps. But other than that, that's actually gone real. And now I've filled in the gaps for the moment down the bottom. It's quite coarse, but when that's hardened off, I can then actually add on exterior filler plaster later and try and shape that so it looks like it's all part of it. But as you can see, that's all filled. And actually now, we've actually got a balustrade that's dead level. As you see, unlike what it was like, actually this one's not as bad, but I will need to take that apart, as I said, but I can't do it for now. As Teletubbies say, the sun is setting in the sky.